Nothing is more common than a slogan without substance. You really have to take a look at who you say you are and take a look at your performance and go, okay, how's it look? How am I doing? Is it congruent or is that out of whack? Because a lot of times, because I believe in the right things, I think I'm exhibiting those character traits, and I'm really not. This shirt in that video reminds me of a story. Chase Bank had asked me to go to Vegas to do a conference. You know, they've been doing the Chase Bank and Bank One mergers. So we go up and fly around, and we come back down. As we start to settle back down on the pad, I notice that there's now about 12 to 13 people standing on the chain link fence looking in, watching the helicopter come down. And I'm the first person to get out of the helicopter, and there's like this little red sidewalk. Anybody have done that in Vegas? You know, there's little sidewalks. So I get out, and I start walking, and I notice there's a gentleman by the chain link fence, and he's staring, and he's pointing, and he's yelling something. I thought, well, I guess he's just never seen a helicopter. And he's an Oriental gentleman, and I can hear that he's shouting something, but I can't make out what he's saying. As we start walking, now the people are now behind me, right? We're walking, and I notice he's not pointing at the helicopter. Peter, he's pointing at me. And he's going, yak, yak, yak. I'm thinking, what is he saying? And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to be funny. I said, obviously he has heard me speak before, and you know, he knows who I am. I said, these people are going to think they're with a rock star or something. And as I get closer, he's shouting, yak, yak, yak. And a lady who speaks better English than him says, he thinks you're Jack from Will and Grace. Just Jack. That's not right. But you know what? Here's the deal. He thought I was the real deal. But as I got closer, guess what he realized? I wasn't. And a lot of times, companies and businesses promise to deliver a certain level of customer service, but when you get closer, you realize they really don't do that good of a job, and they really don't do anything different than anybody else. A lot of businesses will pride themselves on a slogan that says that we're different than our competitor. But how many competitors say that they're different? When is the last time that you called your own place of business and listened to the level of customer service and then called your competitor and listened in and then compared and contrasted the two? How simple is that? But yet we often don't take the time to do it. Now, maybe your employees will know your voice. Get a friend, get a speakerphone, have that person call, and all of a sudden you go, wow, we're good, but we're as good as everybody else. You have the power to choose. And we can choose to be optimistic. You know what optimism is? Optimism is the oxygen to your possibilities, and cynicism chokes it. Optimism is oxygen. It gives life. And cynicism chokes it, causes death. Change the definition of discipline, because when I think of discipline, I think of what I have to do without. But discipline is all what you get to gain. It's what you get, not what you got to give up. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. When my days are done, you know what they're going to do? They're going to stick me in a box, put me in the ground, cover me with dirt, and stick a rock on top. And on that rock, they're going to put the date of my birth and the date of my death, but it will be what I did with my life in the middle that will matter the most.